Márton Veisz. He's the director of foreign affairs at the Foundation for a Civic Hungary. He's a former foreign policy officer at the Prime Minister office in Hungary, and he has masters in political science and government at Eötvös Loránd University in Budapest. So welcome, Mr. Márton.
Thank you very much for your kind words. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome you all here in the 5th Transatlantic Summit. It's a special honor for all of us, especially coming from Hungary, to co-sponsoring this event and being here with you. First and foremost, let me welcome these three wonderful ladies, these three exceptional ladies. I'm honored to chair the panel with them, which is in itself could be a whole conference. So the challenge is up to us to make this interesting as possible, but the topic itself is truly important to discuss, I believe. I will introduce the topic very shortly, and after that give the floor to our speakers. In these times, history returned to our world. We see wars popping up in Eastern Europe, in the Middle East, and also a lot of debates are lightening up in our Western civilization, but all around the world as well. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights are more relevant than ever, I would believe. But this does not mean that we should give in, we should give up any of these rights, nor that we should be willing partners in the politicization of these rights. Because we believe that's one of the main threats to our current political discussion in the Western civilization. The Declaration gave rise to a vast body of international agreements in topics from the rights of the child to racial discrimination. But technology, climate, geopolitics, and basic human nature are constantly challenging the international human rights framework. Nowadays, maybe more than ever, advocating for peace, combating environmental degradation, or addressing the harmful effects of digital technologies require decision makers of today to act and constantly guard the rights laid out in the Declaration. The occasion of the 75th anniversary of the Declaration should be a warning to make sure there is never again an era that violates universal human rights. I already mentioned the politicization of human rights, because to defend liberty, there is a strong argument to be made that less is more. Our previous panel have already raised this issue. But over the last decades, new rights are being created constantly. A sort of rights inflation, as well as existing rights, are being interpreted by international bodies to include protections that go beyond what was intended. Human rights once enshrined the most basic principles of human freedom and dignity, but today they can include anything from the right to international solidarity to the right to peace. This dangerous process resulted that human rights issues are threatened in selective rather than universal ways. Human rights conditions are evaluated by double standards rather than objective standards. Differences in human rights issues are dealt with through confrontation rather than dialogue, and divergences over human rights issues are resolved through unilateral coercion rather than multilateral cooperation.